Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to learn to read and write Hindi. We are also here because we want to be able to read and write Urdu. We are doing both at the same time. Today is our lesson number 48. Let's take a look at it. What we're going to do today, we're going to pick up our story from where we left off from line number 23. There are a couple of vocab words we have to take care of, so let's take care of them first. The first one is this word, go. That's your go right here. We don't need a go, we need a gu, we need a choti u ki matra. Gu, so that's a gu, to which we're going to join the la, gul. Let's put them together. When we put them together, it's going to look like this. Gul, how do we write it? It's just, so when ga is about to join something, it no longer takes this shape, it takes this shape, to which we're going to join the lam. So it takes this shape, it's going to join the lam, that's the ga. We don't need a ga, we need a gu, so we have to put a gul. That's how we write gul. And what does gul mean? Or sometimes you will see it written like this. It's open. It's the same thing still. Gul means flower. Gul means flower. Let's run the next word. The next word is fe, fe, but this fe is letter F. This fe, as is written in Hindi, is PH. We don't need a PH, we can clearly see we need an F, letter F. So we put a dot underneath it to remind ourselves that we need this one. This dot is this right here. Fe, not this fe. Then we have a sa. As you know, in Urdu we have two sas. We have a seen and we have a swat. We have a swat. Swat doesn't have two loops, it just goes like this. This is what we need right now. The correct spelling of the word calls for swat. Fa, sa, la. Let's put them together. When we put them together, it's going to look like this. Fa, then a swat, and a lam. This is the fa, continues. This is the swat. Right here is the swat, and a lam. Fasal. You know what fasal means? Fasal means harvest, where all your labor comes to fruition, all the labors that farmer has put into his field. Now it is time for him to reap the reward. Reaping the reward is fasal, harvesting time. That's where he gets this crop. Or if you wish, that's where he gets the fruit of his labor, both metaphorically and literally. Fasal, harvest. Let's write the first line. So the first word that we're going to write, it's not actually a word, it's a compound word. Compound words are two words written together. They come from Persian. There are many of them in Urdu. And this is how it goes. So the first word is fa, so, lo. Let me rewrite it because we need one more loop. So this is the fa, to which the sa is joins, and then you need one more loop to join the lam. That's how it looks like, fasal. And then we have gul. This dot reminds us that we're looking for the F and not PH. Fa, sa, lo. I should have not written it there. I just realized it because I don't have enough room. You will see in a second why. Fa, sa, lo. The next word is gul. So what is written here so far is just harvest, flower. Harvest and flower. It's not a command. These are just two separate words. Harvest. First word is harvest, and next word is flower. That's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is harvest of flower. Harvest of flower. The off part is done here by putting a zer underneath it. But this zer that you see, which appears at the very end of the word, is not a choti ki matra. As you know, if you have a ba, you put a zer underneath it, it becomes b. It converts the ba into a b. But how can choti ki matra appear at the very end of the word? It's impossible. No word has choti ki matra at the very end, because it is not a choti ki matra. This is a compound word, and it is no longer functioning as choti ki matra, as I said. It is read as a. That's how it's read. So this part gives us a. First le. It converts the la into le. First le, first le gul. That's how we say it. First le gul. And this is how we can write it in Hindi. First le gul. Harvest of flower. First le gul. First le gul. A bhi chuki. A. B. This is a ba. We don't need a ba, we need a b, badi ki matra. So we change. First le gul, a, b, and then the last word is chu, u ki matra, choti u ki matra, and then a kaf, ka, and badi ki matra. That's a la, that's not a ka. And now it reads first le gul aabi chuki. First le gul aabi chuki. Aabi chuki means it arrived. It was already here. It already arrived. The harvest time, the harvesting of flowers came. Harvesting of the flower, the time of the harvesting of the flower already came. Let's find out what happened next. What happened actually at the timing of the harvest of the flower, something happened. We'll find it out in the next line. First le gul aabi chuki. There came a time for harvesting, and yet part is what we're going to find right now. As. This is a and so. As means hope. As means hope. Arzu, desire, expectation. That's what ars means. Ars means hope or expectation. Ars, you can write ars like this, or you can write ars like that. Ars ke. And the next word is the vocab word. Let's learn it together. The word is ga. We don't need a ga, we need a gu. Gu. Again, we have this ga and we have a this ga. This is called gaf and this is called gain. Ain, gain. Kaf, gaf. This ga and this ga. This ga is this word. The correct spelling of the word that we are about to write requires this ga. So we have to put a dot underneath it to remind ourselves. The dot tells us that we're not looking for a gaf, we're looking for gain. And gain, when it's written in a joint form, it's going to look like this. To which we're going to join noon, na, and then a cha, and then a ki matra. But in Urdu, it's going to end with a ha. And now it reads guncha. Guncha. You know what guncha is? Let's put it together. Ga, na, cha, ha. One more time, I'm going to write it differently a little bit now. This is ga, na, and instead of continuing your hand like this, you can write the cha separately like that. Gun, and then To convert the cha into a cha, we have a ha at the end, we combine the ha, like that. Guncha. Do you know what guncha means? Guncha means flower bud. Guncha. Plural of guncha will be gunche, and gunche is what we need here. Aas ke gunche. 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 Aas ke gunche. Na. Again, na in Urdu will be written like this: noon and a hai. Na. The next word is this. This is a kha. Just your Hindi letter kha. And then if you put a u ki matra, it becomes a khu. And then we have a la. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention, pay very close attention. It reads khula. Khula means open. Kholna, khula. The word that we need here is not khula. The word we need here is the same letters but a different matra. We don't need u ki matra, we need I ki matra. And now it reads khila. Khila no longer means open. Khila means to blossom. Aas ke gunche na khile. Aas means hope, desire, wishes. Gunche means flower buds. Even though the time came for harvesting of the flower, Fasle gul aabi chuki, the time came for harvesting of the flower, but the flower bud of my hopes, my desire, my wishes never blossomed. They were never fulfilled. They remain unfulfilled. They did not come true. My wishes, my desire, they did not come true. It's a beautiful poetry. Fasle gul aabi chuki, aas ke gulche na khile. Fasle gul aabi chuki, aas ke gulche na khile. Of course, in prose, we would say aas ke gulche fir bhi na khule. But that's not how she says it. In poetry, aas ke gulche na khile. In prose, we would say, even then, it did not come true. Aas ke gulche fir bhi na khile. We don't say fir bhi in the writing here. Let's continue. So that's what that is. Aas ke gulche na khile. Khile, not khule. Not khule, khile. Next line. 25. This is the vocab word as well. The word is fa. And again, this fa is this letter fa. This is letter F, and not ph. Had it been ph, this would be this fa. In which case, this will be exact equivalent of Hindi letter fa. As I keep reminding you, this is this. But this one has a dot to remind us that we're not looking for ph, we're looking for letter F, which does not exist. The letter F does not exist in Hindi. So we improvise. Fa. Then we have a sa, but it's a swat. It's a swat. Fa, sa, le. Lam and a badi. Fasle. Let's put it together, shall we? Fa, sa, le. This thing is the swat, and then need one more loop to join it with the la. This is the la, and this is the badi. Right here. Fasle. Fasle. Burr. Then a ro. I never explained to you what fasle means. Fasle is the plural of the singular fasla. Fasla means distance. Fasle is distances. Distance. Fasla, you singular would be like this. Fasla. Fa, so, and then la would be like this. It with a ha, like that. That's the aki matra. Bar, ha. That's a ha. Bar, ha. Te, birthday. Birthday. Birthday means keep increasing. Barhate. Fasle, let's put it together. Barhate. The distance kept increasing. Fasle, birthday gaye. Gaye. Go. Go. And then A. A, when it's written, alif and badi are joined, and it looks like this with hamza, to which we're going to join the gaf. Gaye. Fasle, birthday gaye. The distance kept increasing between us, between he and I. Fasle, birthday gaye. Distance kept increasing. We never came close to each other. Our distance kept going up and up. Let's go to the next line. Mil with a choti ki matra. Mil ke b मिल के भी दो दिल na. Now in Hindi you would write na with the aki matra, but in Urdu you would write with noon and a hey, like that. Na, na, and it will look like this. No, that's not how it's going to look like. Ignore it. This is what it's going to look like. Noon and her. Mil ke bhi, do dil na mile. Mile. Neem and choti ki matra. And then lam and a ki matra. When we put them together, it's going to look like this. Neem, lam and badi. Mil ke bhi do dil na mile. Even though our paths crossed, even though we saw each other many times on different occasions, we met each other, but our heart never met together. Our heart never met. Mil ke bhi do dil na mile. The two hearts never came together, even though physically we met each other many times. That was it. That was the end of it. That was line number 26, and that's the end of it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow we'll start something new. Bye now.